start clapping right now for Raymond Joseph! Guys, let's keep it going for Ryan's mom's big tits, huh? Yeah, hell yeah. It's good to be here, man. My name is Raymond Joseph. I was born with the birth defect called Apert Syndrome. I'm a pretty normal guy, you know, aside from the lazy eye, crooked nose, nub fingers, and webbed toes. And yeah, I can swim fast. Let's get that out of the way. You know, my dad had the syndrome too, and the doctors told him before he had kids that he had a 50% chance of passing the syndrome down. I think it had to have been more than a 50% chance. Yeah, because when you think about it, you know, webbed toes, you guys, my sperm was swimming laps around those normal-toed sperm. It's a genetic birth defect. My dad had it, he passed it down to my sister and I, so it was the three of us and our one normally formed mother. Yeah, as you can imagine, her self-confidence was through the roof. Just flaunting her dexterity in front of her three cripples, you know, always opening up pickle jars and eating with chopsticks. Of course, my mom wasn't arrogant about being the only normal person in the family. If anything, she was ostracized for it. Us three Crips, we ganged up on her, made her feel like a second-class citizen. She'd drive us around, do our laundry, open my fruit snacks. Fruit snacks are tough, man. All things considered, I got a pretty good life. Good family, good friends. I get to travel on occasion. I happened to be in Hawaii on my 30th birthday. That was awesome. I was mostly excited about taking a surf lesson because I'm a big snowboarder. I had never surfed before, so I was pretty stoked when we got to the shop. But apparently the company was hosting a family in need that day because they looked at us and they looked at me and they go, "Oh, you must be the Make-A-Wish family. Welcome." No, we're not the Make-A-Wish family. We're the Joseph family. Got a reservation for 2 o'clock. We'd like that for free now, please. While we were in Hawaii, I also went to one of those manicure pedicure places that allow the fish to nibble at your fingers and toes. Walked out of there like the fish were hungry today. No, people are typically nice to me, especially when they have time to prepare, like when we're walking towards each other down the street or in a grocery store. But you know when you don't have time to prepare for me is when I'm coming out of a bathroom and you're coming into that bathroom at the same time. Happened the other day. I was pushing on the door. The other guy was pulling on the door. I kind of stumbled into him, and he just goes, "Whoa, Jesus!" Which, yeah, might be a normal response, but I think the difference for me was his over-apologeticness afterwards. He was like, "Hey, sorry, dude. Like, I was startled because you fell into me, not because you look like that." I killed that guy, yeah. Took him into the woods, didn't even worry about burying the body, because let's say somebody finds it. Then they look for fingerprints. They find my sorry excuse. Like, "Oh, damn raccoon got him." We got any married people in the house? Make some noise. All right, congrats. I got married on September 21st, 2019. Earth, Wind, and Fire's got a song about that date. It goes, "Do you remember the 21st night of September?" Whenever that song comes on, my wife and I, we look at each other and smile. I got divorced on March 1st, 2024. Now that song just reminds me of a promise that I couldn't keep. I started a new tradition this September. On the 21st, I get hammered drunk. That way I do not remember. So I'm dating again. I'm looking for a woman who doesn't drink a ton, but it'd be great if she liked White Claws, you know? Because I got those. My self-esteem is pretty high. I get boosts of confidence throughout the day. Like every time I take a piss, I get a little boost of confidence, you know? Because my dick looks huge at these small hands. One time a woman offered to jerk me off. I said, "No thanks, I'll keep my self-esteem." I'll leave you with this one. I've had a lot of surgeries to look this good, right? I've had a bone graft where they took some bone from my rib and they put it in my forehead to prevent my skull from collapsing upon itself. You know, that standard surgery that my mom told me everybody has. I remember before the surgery, I was like, "Hey doc, I heard you're putting some of that rib in my forehead. How about you put some of that rib in my dick?" Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ribbed for your pleasure. All right, you guys, my name's Raymond Joseph. That's going to do it for me. Thank you very much.
it, huh?